could say that it has not been a direct route to get an education, and certainly it was a non-traditional approach. I worked in merchandising and sales at both the local level and at the corporate level later on. I stayed in the food service business for quite a while. Then I got a transfer up to Seattle, and that was in 1994. I did that for about 3 years, and in 1997 decided that another goal of my life was to start a company. Basically started with nothing and all by myself with a computer in the office, and my first commission check was about 6 months later for about $45. I was able to hire approximately 6 people, built it up to about a $10 million business, and then sold it to my partner about 4.5 years later. And that was in September of 2001, and that's when I came back to school. My thinking has always been, and my goal has always been, to get my bachelor's degree for personal pride as well as trying to contribute more to society and be more interesting in society, and also to set a good example for my children, which I think is very important.
Learning is a lifelong process, and with more technology and more advancements coming out, it's kind of necessary to update your skills or keep them current. When
I actually started attending the classes, I realized I had kind of lucked into a wonderful experience. The most unique part of the experience here is the people. The people are wonderful and caring, and they help you a great deal. Most of the students I interact with, they're very professional, savvy, optimistic, they're well coordinated, very impressive. If I was running a company and I was going to hire people, I would hire them because there's nothing second-rate about them. They're just right on their game. The phone rang one day, they asked me to be on the board, and I was delighted to be on the board. To sit around the table and actually be part of the conversations and the planning that goes into the future of an institution that is one of the best in America, that's just a lot of fun to do.
There are 3 reasons why Bill and Lydia are such tremendous supporters of this university. First is their tenacity. They're there every time we need them. They're there without question. Second, they give us fabulous advice, good, bad, and ugly. They'll tell us what the University of Washington Bothell needs to do and needs to do in the future. And the third reason is that Bill and Lydia understand the importance of a public education. They understand how public education provides access to students regardless of affordability, and they are willing to help students get the same benefits that they had.
I wanted to be more involved because I felt that I could throw down the rope for the person behind me.
My parents and grandparents have always modeled philanthropic giving as well as their actions and being part of giving back to their community and being involved in charities and the work that goes with that. And I just have naturally gravitated towards that and enjoy that. And our kids have grown up either watching that or actually doing that. We have a daughter who volunteers at a horse rescue society. She's on a mission trip with Habitat for Humanity, and we have a younger son who's a Boy Scout and really enjoys the active service.
Even at his young age, he's supported this university year after year after year and provided us not only his coin, but his ideas for making this university great.
It's all important, and we are our brother's keepers in the end. We need to take care of each other. So there's one way we can do it, and we enjoy doing it, and we will.
During my 6 years as chancellor, Bill has given me such energy and inspiration because of who he is and the kind of alum that he has become. He's taken the University of Bothell education and soared, and we're so happy that he's a member of our family.